Okay, let's set up our looms for this project. I've got the adjustable dragon loom adjusted out as far as it will go and work with the ends. So that's 7 washers between pegboard and pinboard. And it's a tight fit at the end. You may have to wiggle it in a little bit, but it goes, no problem. You don't have to stress it. It'll go. And we align these pins in a straight line and tighten the ends. We'll do that on all 4 corners. I'm using Northland Notions for this project. It's a yarn I've used before and like very much. It's a nice quality wool, and Hirschner's tends to put it on sale at a very good deal. But you can use any similar yarn. Here are the specs. They label it a number 6, super bulky, but I can tell you from experience, this is the low end of super bulky. It's like the high end of number 5 or the low end of number 6. Using this yarn, I'm getting about 2 stitches per inch. Not that gauge is critical when knitting a blanket, but you do want to have some predictability to what you get. And that gauge is measured in seed stitch. Knit 1, purl 1, alternating both across the work and up the columns of stitches. We are aiming at a blanket that's about 42 by 60 inches, and that will require 900 yards or 828 meters of yarn. Now, as a knitter, you know it is always wise to buy a couple of extra skeins just to be safe. Also, if you alter the pattern, you will need a different amount of yarn. That goes without saying. These numbers are mathematical estimates based on what I've got knitted so far with my yarn. Different yarns that fit the same description may knit up slightly differently. That's one of the reasons that it's always so smart to have a little extra on hand. It also allows you to swatch and save that swatch and to repair any damage that might occur in the future, or if there's a flaw in the yarn, to cope with that without panic. So personally, I would probably buy 1,000 yards just to be safe. In fact, I did.